God is announcing to you these days how easy it is to fill an afternoon with the demands of existence. We upward push your to chase after desires, obligation, and obligations tend to our families, work, our research, and all. Even as the arena feels to be calling out to us, asking us to offer Him what we offer. Have you ever pondered that God might be begging for a moment when we are not capable of pay attention? His voice when lifestyles, His noisy limitations surround us, and the weight of the out-of-doors world seems to drown out the nevertheless small speak of God. Have you ever considered that He is calling out to us, asking us to provide in what we regularly take without any consideration? Our Timmel, the smartphone's calendar fills up as min's and ours. Skip calls, emails, and other distractions make it difficult for us to pay attention. God's gentle voice calling us lower back to Him. But I need to share with you nowadays something profound. God does now not compete for our attention as a substitute. He waits patiently, but with extraordinary preference. He isn't located within the hustle and bustle of this international. Alternatively, He is discovered inside the stillness and quiet moments while we pause long sufficient to recognize that He's near. It's that in those seasons, while His voice appears silent, He's no longer, although He is requesting something a lot more valuable in its region may want to. It's that He is inquiring for a tank. Here's a divine invitation wrapped in love, because the psalmist states in Psalm 46:10, be nevertheless, and understand that I'm God. Prevent, pause, and make room on your heart for the only who made it. Beat inside the first region. Know that I'm God and that He's present and looking ahead to you. You cannot understand Him within the noise, and you cannot hear Him whilst your attention everywhere. But have you ever considered, maybe just or perhaps the silence you listen is God inviting you to gradual down in preference to being distant? Possibly He is asking you to pause for a moment, a holy second of mirrored image, while you turn your gaze back to Him. Perhaps He is inquiring for your time, not for grand studies or dramatic encounters, however, instead for the normal quiet moments in everyday lifestyles. Whilst you could meditate, concentrate, and be with Him. Sisters and brothers, please, I beg of you, do no longer abandon the only who loves us more than words can explicit. Supply Him our entire attention. Struggling, because if we give Him a while, we ought to find out that we are able to hear His voice greater surely than earlier. Then may God graciously bless you. Amen. To end up an esteemed part of our network with us, type Amen if you agree within God, then subscribe our channel